In an unassuming factory in Hsinchu, Taiwan, lies a collection of classic cars that witnessed the remarkable development of automobiles. These magnificent vehicles once roamed the open roads, offering their proud drivers thrills and good times. As time marches on, these aging machines experience mechanical wear and oil leaks, gradually fading away from their former glory. However, there is one individual who refuses to let these treasures recede into obscurity. Nata Huang is dedicated to breathe new life into these vintage cars, defying the relentless passage of time. Nata Huang spent his teenage years in Guatemala. Central America had a vibrant automobile and racing culture focused on cars imported from the United States. It was in this environment that Huang found his passion for cars.
Nata 其实是一个病毒，那时候哇，那个在整个学校传到都不敢用磁碟片，它其实是撒旦的颠倒，撒旦其实就是一个撒旦的意思。
Huang believes that the devil is in the detail, and he has a penchant for transforming cars into what he calls little devils. These vehicles may not have extravagant exteriors, but their performance is to be reckoned with.
这台 Mini 车主他就说：“哇，这个 Mini 妥善率好差哦，有没有什么方式可以让这台 Mini 好开省油又安全？”然后后来想了想说：“哎，那不然我们来改 K car 好了。”
K cars, like the Suzuki Alto, are Japanese automobiles with engine displacements under 600 cc. Huang performed an engine and transmission transplant, installing the Suzuki Alto's powertrain into an Austin Mini.
K car 的进气口，然后就把它切下来，就是挖在 Mini 的引擎盖上，然后就希望说，它在风进来的时候可以经过这个板子，然后进来散热这个intercooler，就是你来看它是有一个后地轴的 Mini， 所以这是一台660cc涡轮增压4轮传动，加上自排。因为那时候他说他要把这个车子搞好给他老婆开。
In addition to transplanting a K-car powertrain to an Austin Mini, Huang infused the classic sports car Toyota Supra with advanced technology from BMW. Incorporated with a double-clutch gearbox, anti-lock brake system, and traction control module from the BMW E46, the drivability and safety of the Supra have been significantly improved. For Huang, vehicles are the culmination of advanced technologies. He has a passion for crossbreeding and performing hybrid transplants, utilizing new technologies from different brands to breathe new life into old cars with timeless beauty.
露营车它就是有标配这个玻璃纤维屋顶、玻璃纤维帐，这个帐里面就是有一个小床可以睡觉，非常棒的车子。但是这个车有个缺点就是这个引擎水平对卧，以前是气冷，后来改成水冷之后，它有一些水路上的问题，而导致这个引擎妥善率啦、动力不足等等。所以说，大概10几年前，国外人就开始流行把它改成速八路引擎。 它原本是辅助引擎嘛，但是现在我们要装Subaru引擎，所以我们需要在这个大梁宽里面设计一个架子。那我们就下一步来去做架子吧。希望可以一切顺利，不顺利就要砍掉重练。
The engine mount fits and holds the newly rebuilt engine perfectly in place.
我一直提倡一个名词叫做OEM Plus， 我们要做到像原厂。然后要比原厂更好。个人比较喜欢做一些不太一样的东西。我认为生命要浪费在有意义的事情上面。你要有爱，你真的要喜欢这件事情做，你才不会觉得累。
On this day, a Mercedes-Benz 190E returns to the workshop for a horsepower test. The car's ignition system had been upgraded, and the purpose of the test is to determine if its current performance emulates its original capabilities back in the day. The technician's smile reveals that the 2.5-liter 16-valve Cosworth engine has successfully regained its original performance, once again living in its prime. While repairing vehicles from the 1990s presents its own challenges, refurbishing priceless British sports cars from the 1960s is the lifelong pursuit of Hong as a technician.
板件的弧度是最难的，因为早期这也是手工做，他们也是一片一片接起来的，所以说这个每一台车都不一样。以前人在板件跟板件的衔接当中，如果有瑕疵，他们会补铜，他们用铜来填补这个瑕疵，然后再做打磨。焊铜这个东西已经不存在了。现在都是机械手背，工业4.0，所以这东西你在做起来的时候，你会觉得它是有温度的。所以以前人造车真的是造一台车，而不是造一台交通工具。最难的应该就是点接回去，还是要维持原来的样子啦。要避免这个问题，可能会一小片一小片接回去啦，就是你不能大拆。如果你大拆，它就是整个变形嘛。但如果你只是一小片一小片接回去，是可以还是保持抓到它原本的样子，只是说这么做很花时间的。
This job requires skilled technicians. However, following the COVID-19 pandemic, Hong is now the only remaining technician in the workshop. The vintage car restoration business now faces a crisis as it experiences a severe loss of talents.
老三其实他们也是年纪到了啦，他们就是也到了退休的年纪了啦，其实也该让他们休息了啦。
refurbished Volkswagen T3 Westfalia camper has accompanied its owner and his family on various adventures. Indeed, a car is more than just a means of transportation.
热情是一定需要的，能够让我们的未来下一代能够知道说，哎，原来台湾本土也是有这么一群爱好老车文化这一块的这一群人。
The mechanical beauty of vintage cars speaks to the charm of bygone eras. Restoring these vehicles is not just about bringing back their performance, but also about preserving the good old days.